Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, as you guys saw yesterday, that I did not finish it.
It's Hunt.
Well, I was in the second quarter.
Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Here I am today.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down, Mayfield. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 20. Second and 9 now from the 21. Mayfield to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing. Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Got an open man. That's David the Joker, the tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield, and he's got his man. That's Landry. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, the Joker. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Mayfield with it once more. And Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
I honestly let them have that touchdown, guys.
In the final seconds of the first half. As
so
they're now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. So all even at 7 now as they... This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No.
That's the end of the second.
Coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, who needs a halftime?
Oh, and I just got the ball, and then I
Let's
have to
resume play. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Carl Nassib there on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, You and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target, and it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They'll run on first down. Hunt takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the 50. He gets it complete to Harris. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 49 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it, and even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Man down, man down.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
Sure, Nielsen, you're getting substituted.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
I had to get a little yard
in a good
guys.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs.
All right, and here goes the 4th quarter.
In front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Now a play fake here on first down. Going up top for Miller. And now wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Winston. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is going to come up well short as they stop them on 4th down.
Let's go.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The backup Stanton ready for his first throw. Open man is Higgins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. From the gun, Stanton. Step. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Dayon Buchanan. Able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Stanton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Stanton looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's going to let this go deep. This is caught at the 20.
Let's go.
And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That's into the hands of the tight end Leggett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw again on second down. Winston. And Blake, the tight end's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Winston.
Touchdown.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jordan Leggett there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
First and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think first and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Let's go. Do it.
The Browns drive about to get started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis gets it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go, baby. Ready up. 20, Mike, 20. I'm trying to collect. Let's go.
Throwing after the interception. Stanton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To try again after the sack. Stanton, this pass complete to Higgins. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Mike, 45. Let's go, let's go.
On third down, Stanton. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Looking to throw. Stanton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. William Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, Stanton. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They're looking to throw this. Winston. He'll find his tight end. It's Anthony Auclair. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little
And there you guys go. That's the final end of the game. I will be streaming my franchise 49ers after this. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I think it was awesome. A win for the Tampa Bay. And just thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.